What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today what we're going to be doing is mixing the vocals to the song that we are making. Last video we mixed the beat. Today what we're going to be doing is mixing the vocals. We're just going to be mixing the first verse because I have to re-record the hook and verse 2 because I just kind of punched in everywhere, as you could tell, and I want to redo it kind of like I did the first verse. So we're just going to be working with the first verse, plus I don't want to make the video too long, so let's get started. I'm going to play it for you guys, and then we're going to get started with mixing. So you guys could just hear the first verse. We started kicking it, but we were just friends. Started fucking, but we were just friends. But then I fell for you. I fell in love with you. You fell for me. You fell in love with me. Now look at us, about to be a whole year. When I think of you, I might shed a whole tear. We have our ups, we have our downs, but that don't change the fact that you my now. I make mistakes, you make some too. We could overcome anything, believe it's true. I just want you to know that you my baby girl. The love I have for you never stops to burn. So that's the first verse right there. And what I want to do before we start doing anything, I just kind of want to take out the breaths because I have a lot of kind of breaths in there. So I'm just going to go in there and just take out all the breaths. For the most part, I kind of just go in there and cut and then fade in. So I want to do that before I do anything else. So this is going to take me a while, so I'm not going to record this part, but for the most part I'm just going to do something like this. We started kicking it, but we, like those little pauses where we were just friends, like that. I'm just going to remove those. So I'm going to do that and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I went in and cut out all the breaths, I kind of just faded in the beginnings and the end, so that way there's no pop. So now what we could do is just get straight to mixing the vocals. So what I want to do is start with compression, and I pretty much use the same compressor. It's the Waves, the art compressor, and the reason I use that one is because it doesn't add any color to the vocals. I just use it to compress most of it, just like a simple ratio, 2-to-1 ratio, just to get the peaks of it, and it doesn't add any color. So if I want to really mess with it and add like compression, like color to it, then I'll use a different compressor. But for the most part, I just use this, and then I'll just get the peaks. Oops. We started kicking it, but we were just friends. Started fucking, but we were just friends. But then I fell for you. I fell in love with you. You fell for me. You fell in love with me. Now look at us, about to be a whole year. When I think of you, I might shed a whole tear. We have our ups, we have our downs, but that don't change the fact that you my now. I make mistakes. There we go. So I'm just trying to get the peaks of it, and then what we're gonna do from here is EQ. So what I like doing is I like kind of using the channel EQ, just a simple EQ, just to roll off the lows from my voice, and probably take out about somewhere around here. I don't want to push it too much. We started kicking it, but we were just friends. Started fucking, but we were just friends. But then I fell for you. I fell in love with you. You fell for me. You fell in love with me. Now look at us, about to be a whole year. When I think of you, I might shed a whole tear. We have our ups, we have our... And then I'm going to take out some of the mids, the low mids, so around 250, 400. We started kicking it, but we were just friends. Started fucking, but we were just friends. But then I fell for you. I fell in love with you. You fell for me. You fell in love with me. Now look at us, about to be a whole year. And I'm going to bring up some of the highs, not too much because I'm going to bring up the highs later on. Should probably bump it about 2 dBs, somewhere around here. We started kicking it, but we were just friends. Started fucking, but we were just friends. But then I fell for you. I fell for me. You fell in love with me. Now look at us, about to be a whole year. When I think of you, there we go. So that cleans up a lot of it. And then just for extra safety, we're gonna use a waves EQ. Not for the color or anything. It's just for I could do it with my ears, because I tend to look at numbers a lot. I don't know why I do, but I just do. So I do this just for my ears. So we're probably just gonna, I don't want it, probably about there. We started kicking it, but we were just friends. Started fucking, but we were just friends. But then I fell for you. I fell in love with you. You fell for me. You fell in love with me. Now look at us, about to be a whole year. When I think of you, I might shed a whole tear. We have our ups, we have our downs, but that don't change the fact that you my now. There we go. I don't know if I like it, but let me just bypass it and turn it off and on. We started kicking it, but we were just friends. Started fuck. I'm actually just gonna take it off. I'm gonna leave that one EQ, and then we're just gonna keep going from there. So then from here, what I want to do is use probably use the H compressor just for a little bit of color, not too much. Put the analog around 1. I tend to notice when I keep the analog higher, like around 4, it introduces like a lot of unwanted noise from like the compressor. So probably keep it 3-1, leave the attack and the release the same, and then just move the threshold. We started kicking it, but we were just friends. Started fucking, but we were just friends. But then I fell for you. I fell in love with you. You fell for me. You fell in love with me. Now look at us, about to be a whole year. When I think of you, I might shed a whole tear. There we go. Let's just take off some of the more of the peak, and it also brings up the volume in it, so that's what I like about it. And then what we could do is we could add a little bit of saturation, so just bus 18. And I personally like adding saturation to my voice because it just brings out a lot of the highs from my voice. So what I use a soft tubes saturation knob. I'm pretty sure this plugin is free. I did a video on how to get these plugins for free. You could check it out. It's probably like a while back ago, but they're still there. We started kicking it, but we were just friends. Started fucking, but we were just friends. But then I fell for you. I fell in love with you. You fell for me. You fell in love with me. Now look at us, about to be a whole year. When I think of you, I might shed a whole tear. We have our ups, we have our downs, but that don't change the fact that you my now. I make mistakes, you make some too. There we go. I'm just adding it a little bit, not too much. From here, what I want to do is, now that I added saturation to it, I already compressed it, EQ'd it, I'll probably add I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add reverb at the end. I kind of want to add the isotope, the elements neutron, just to see what it really does to it. I mean, it's a AI, so I use a track assist. Turn this off. We started kicking it, but we were just friends. Started fucking, but we were just friends. But then I fell for you. I fell in love with you. You fell for me. You fell in love with me. Now look at us, about to be a whole year. When I think of you, I might shed a whole tear. We have our ups, we have our downs, but that don't change the fact that you my now. I make mistakes, you make some too. We could overcome anything, believe it's true. There we go. So I'm just gonna keep that on, and then from here, what I want to do to my vocals is I want to add a doubler, but I'm gonna bus it, so it's gonna be very subtle. So I'm just gonna do bus 17, put dub, and I'm gonna use the Isotopes vocal doubler. You get this one for free also, And I'm just gonna mess with you fell for me, you fell in love with me. Now look at us, about to be a whole year. When I think of you, I might shed a whole tear. We have our ups, we have our downs, but that don't change the fact that you my now. I make mistakes, you make some too. So I'm just doing that just to add it subtle, kind of just creep it in there, nothing too much. And then from here, what I want to do is auto tune on it. So I'm just going to use pitch correction, and then the key is E. I think it's probably E minor, to be honest. We could check it out. We started kicking it, but we were just friends. Started fucking, but we were just friends. But then I fell for you, I fell in love with you. You fell for me, you fell in love with me. So I think it's on E minor, so I'm just going to do that. And then I'm just going to add a de-esser. I'm just going to use the waves, the de-esser. And I'm just going to do the S and just bring this down. We started kicking it, but we were just friends. Started fucking, but we were just friends. But then I fell for you, I fell in love with you. You fell for me, you fell in love with me. Now look at us, about to be a whole year. When I think of you, I might shed a whole tear. We have our ups, we have our downs, but that don't change the fact that you my now. Okay, so now that we did this, I'm kind of just going to bring this back just a little bit, and then we're going to add a little bit of delay. So I'm going to bust the delay to bus 18, delay. And then I'm just going to use the waves delay, the H delay. Where is it? Here it is. And then I'm just going to do ping pong MS. Probably take out some of this, a little bit of the highs, and then we're going to bust it to see how it sounds. We started kicking it. Probably bring, leave it and bring back the feedback. We started kicking it. I make mistakes, you make some too. We could overcome anything, believe it's true. I just want you to know that you my baby girl. The love I have for you never stops to burn. We started. There you go. And then from here, what I want to do is just add some reverb. Bus 19. And that way we could just send everything to the reverb. So I kind of want to add like nothing too big, so I'm just gonna go to reverb, space design, probably like a medium haw, and then a smaller one also. Yeah, I'll probably do like medium haw. Just turn this on. We started kicking it, but we were just friends. Started fucking, but we were just friends. But then I fell for you, I fell in love with you. You fell for me, you fell in love with me. Now look at us, about to be a whole year. When I think of you, I might shed a whole tear. There we go. Now I just want to add a smaller reverb to it also. And I'm just going to put small reverb. And this one's just to keep it forward a little bit more. So I'll go to small. Probably do a short vocal. See how this one sounds. We started kicking it, but we were just friends. Started fucking, but we were just friends. But then I fell for you, I fell in love with you. You fell for me, you fell in love with me. Now look at us, about to be a whole year. When I think of you, I might shed a whole tear. We have our ups, we have our downs, but that don't change the fact that you my now. I make mistakes, you. There we go. I kind of like how it's sounding. So let me just play it all the way through, see how it's sounding. We started kicking it, but we were just friends. Started fucking, but we were just friends. But then I fell for you, I fell in love with you. You fell for me, you fell in love with me. Now look at us, about to be a whole year. When I think of you, I might shed a whole tear. We have our ups, we have our downs, but that don't change the fact that you mine now. I make mistakes, you make some too. We could overcome anything, believe it's true. I just want you to know that you my baby girl. The love I have for you never stops to burn. There we go. I kind of like how it's sounding. So I'm just going to leave it like this. And then, like I said, I'm going to record the hook and verse 2. And then I'm just going to throw everything in the reverb and then just mix the reverb a little more. So I'm just going to leave the video how it is. And then for the next video, what we're going to do is just master the song. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.